Alrighty, boys. Game 4. D-backs lead the series 2-1. Looking to take a commanding 3-1 lead.
Welcome into Chase Field in
First
downtown
pitch.
Phoenix.
Next.
The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And the righty deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because
And Ramirez is set down.
That's it.
And the inning is over. Guardians fail to score. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. And starting this one, Cal Quantrill.
a really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Quantrill back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
In the air to left center. Quan settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Two outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Quantrill back to work. Fair ball.
Come on, Nolan's got hot.
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
This is Corbin Carroll.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Man at second. That one fouled off.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Gloves it on the dive. Got him. Nice play. Back here in the desert, here's Andres Jimenez. And it's strike 2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Bounce to the right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. 1 down, base is empty. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for Cleveland, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball. Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up, steps on the bag for one, goes to second, safe there. And now it's Josh Naylor. The count 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. No score here in the second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Gonzalez rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there. And it's 1-0. So 2 down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And Cleveland on top 1-0. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early. And welcome back. Here's Gurriel. And that one ripped into right. Gonzalez makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting the right field.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Moved to first, and he's back in easily. And it's even up.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Base hit, left center field. Lead runner around second. The relay, the tag out.
The base running is killing us right now.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Alec Thomas now. Next offering is fouled back. And that one cutting but missing down low. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Nick Ahmed here to hit. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And here it comes. That one down the line, and it stays fair. 1 runs
Big
in.
time hits, boys. Let's go.
Safely into second. He's got a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Back to the top of the lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Thomas, the runner at third. Ahmed at second with 2 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Quantrill ahead 1-2. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Let's stay hot, Ketel. Let's go.
The run from second. It's 3-1.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
3-1 is on the way. There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So now 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
He goes down looking. As we go to the last of the third, here's Nolan Arenado. Swings and misses, and the count's even at 2. On the ground, out to short. Rosario tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball.
Welcome back. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ripped to third. Slings it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Andres Jimenez will hit next. Ground ball left side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Got him. 2 gone. Cedric Mullins digs in for the Guardians. Next offering upstairs. Bounced out to short. Ahmed gets it to first, and they get Mullins.
That's it, boys.
And that is that. Guardians lead 1. Score holds. Back here at Chase Field, and now the right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
The right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Gabriel Moreno. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the second out. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets back here in the desert. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Josh Naylor. Next offering is downstairs.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Strike two.
Possibly after this game. This is game 4 of the World Series, so if I win, I'll be up 3-1, and I'm gonna have to try and finish him off, but maybe after that.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
All over that one right there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Over to first, and that is out number 2. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That's a hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate.
Don't run on Corby. Come on, boys. Let's go. Throw it up. Bang, bang.
One left for the Guardians, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. That misses, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Angel De Los Santos up and throwing for Terry Francona. Sandlin getting loose as well. The 3-2 is off the
Would be a
outside
leadoff,
edge,
Mickey.
and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So up next, Ketel Marte, 1 for 2. Fly ball to right. Gonzalez moves under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Rosario over to second, and that's 2. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ahmed Rosario. On the ground to third, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2-2 down. Inside, just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Takes it himself, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Tap to first, down the line, and it's foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ahmed gets it to first. Out on a bang-bang play. Here comes a 3-2. Got him looking.
Great start, Ryan.
Huge strikeout
Bang.
there. So no runs here. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Rosario makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
the lefty, number 7, Corbin.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Up the middle, it's in and out of his glove. Here comes the skip. Angel De Los Santos gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested.
Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
On the ground. On to Rosario. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Joe Mantiply takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Naylor tries to check his swing. Now look to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Mike Yastrzemski digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. McCarthy trying to get there. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
6 outs, boys. Let's go.
3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Guardians 1. Nick Sandlin gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The catcher, Gabriel.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That kind of night, that kind of series.
Can't make the play.
The center fielder, number 5, Alec Thomas.
So digging in, Alec Thomas. A strikeout and a walk. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take.
Rosario 1, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now Ketel Marte in the air right side. Gonzalez moves under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. The 1-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. At the belt and fires. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. In the air, center field. Ahmed on his way over. Puts the squeeze on that one.
One down.
And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Right side. McCarthy
Let's go,
makes
boys.
the
3 more.
grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Guardians 1. They turn things over to the southpaw, Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
2 strike.
2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Arenado leads off first with 1 away. Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Checks over to first, back safely. And a 2-1 on the way. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's inside, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Out towards right center field.
2 outs, ball's hit, and he's going back to first base. I love this game.
Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors.
All right, boys, let's get 3 more.
We're through 8 full here in. We go to the 9th. Here's Jose Ramirez. Now into the ball game on defense, Drew Jones. He takes over in right. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And here is Andres Jimenez. On the ground to short. Quick feed to second for one. On the
Huge
first
double play, boys. Let's go. One more.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. Pitching change here, Jordan Hicks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see.
One strike away.
Right-handed reliever. In the air.
And the Arizona Diamondbacks are one win away from winning the 2023 World Series championship.
Well, all these guys need is one more win. But when
What
you're
a
playing
team,
in the
what a
postseason,
year.
it's not just a win
One
of
more
a game,
game,
it's a
boys.
win of an inning.
The
It's a win
snakes
of
are
an at-bat,
biting.
It's a win of a pitch. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game.